Hey everyone, I'm Danny and welcome to Muggle Magic. Last week the channel hit 7K subscribers, so that's awesome. But then this week it already hit 8K and that was just insane. So thank you guys so much. That's amazing that grew so quickly. I'll be announcing the winner of the 7K giveaway for the Marauders map and the Quibbler magazine at the end of the video. I've had a lot of requests for Weasley Wizard Wheezes themed DIYs, so this time we'll be making the Weasley Wizard Wheezes product catalog. This took me a very long time to put together. I could only find like low-res screenshots and like scans online to work with, so I had to basically take everything that I could find and then recreate it in a higher resolution. So it just took a very long time to put this together, but I think it turned out really good. I couldn't find any reference as to what order the internal pages of this thing would go, so I just sort of guessed and hoped that it would be right. But then a friend of mine on Instagram, Cunning Folks, actually got a hold of me, and they had the official one that came with the behind the scenes Harry Potter book, and then basically just told me what order that the pages would go in. So thank you so much for that. If you're new to the channel, I do host giveaways for every DIY that I do, and I also host giveaways for major milestones for the channel, such as, like I mentioned, a 7K giveaway, and now we're going to be stepping it up to a 10K giveaway. Go ahead and check out the list of supplies in the description box below. You'll also find a link to the free templates that you can download from Instructables.com. Get those downloaded and let's get started. I have 8.5 by 11 templates, and I also have 11 by 17 templates. So I'm gonna show you how to make both of these. First, we'll do the 8.5 by 11 one because it takes a little bit more work. And then the 11 by 17 is pretty simple. So we'll just go over that at the end. So go ahead and print out your templates, keep them in order, and we're gonna set this one aside for now and just work with the full page prints. So stack them up and get them pretty even as you possibly can. And then we'll take some paper clamps and just clamp all the pages together. Now I've clamped them on all four edges. You don't have to do it that way. I did just because I want to make sure that none of them slip around at all. Now just take a stapler. We're going to staple right along this line where the gray Muggle Magic box meets the actual printed page. And we're just going to put maybe 3 or 4 staples across there. So definitely make sure you have a staple right here on both sides, just right before where it meets the edge. Now we can take off the paper clamps because we have it stapled together. And so far this may look kind of similar to how we made the Quibbler in one of my previous videos, but I've made it a little different, whereas I'm putting staples pretty close to the page here, and with the Quibbler I did them a little further away, and then we glued the inside pages here. But I realized, you know, it's easier just to staple it a little closer to that, to the edge, so that we don't have to go in and glue it in between each page. It just makes it easier. And now we'll use a ruler and X-Acto knife to cut off the gray Muggle Magic box. Cut it close to where you stapled, but not, obviously, not like right on where you stapled. So you should have something like this. Next, use a ruler and X-Acto knife to cut out this part of the template, which is the spine of the book. Fold it in half. You should be able to just kind of put it on the edge where the spine is, where we stapled, just to hide those staples. And you can cut off the cover images on both sides of this as well. I just left it there just to have some, you know, leeway if you mess up. So just make sure that you have enough of that green part on the inside to hide the staples, and we can cut the rest off. So just take some of your scrap paper and use a glue stick to attach this little spine onto your book to hide the staples. Just glue it down and flatten it out as much as you can. And then we'll use our ruler and X-Acto knife to just trim off all of the white. And that should do it. I did leave a good amount of bleed area on the edge as well. So if there's a little bit more space on this side than this side, we can go ahead and just trim off a little bit more off of this side just to even it out. And that's what the 8.5 by 11 template should come out looking like. You can also print this on A4 paper. Just when you print it, choose the scale to fit option and do the same exact steps that we just did to print it out. For the 11 by 17 templates, we're just going to print them out, and then you're going to just fold them in half this way, and then unfold them, and then we're going to put a staple here and a staple here, using a saddle stitcher if you have one. If not, you can do this with just a couple of loose staples and a tack. Basically the idea is you make a hole here and a hole here, and then a hole here and a hole here through all of your paper, and then you can just put loose staples in there and bend them closed on the inside. If you need more of an explanation on how to do that saddle stitching, I go over it in a lot more detail in my Quidditch program DIY video, so I'll link that in the description. You can just take a look at that. Just trim off the white and then trim off the Muggle Magic gray box on this side. And now that we have all that trimmed off, just take a look inside and make sure that there's no white around it, the border at all, which there shouldn't be. The one I'm giving away is going to be this 11 by 17 version, just because it comes out a lot nicer than the 8.5 by 11. And one last thing that I've included is this Weasley and Weasley Manager Specials of the Week ad. This is in the 8.5 by 11 templates folder. Just print this out double-sided. You can just cut that out with your ruler and X-Acto knife and then place it inside of your catalog. If you want a chance at winning the catalog that I made in this video today, go ahead and click the link in the description to the weekly giveaway. It's a 7-day long giveaway. You'll have daily entry that you can do, as well as 6 other ways to enter. Also, some of you saw me wearing my Muggle Magic t-shirt, and I did get a couple of people asking if they could get one, and yes, you can. I just didn't know who all would be interested, so I didn't really make it public yet. But you can buy a Muggle Magic t-shirt, and if you're interested in that, you can go to teespring.com/stores/muggle-magic. And that link is also in the description box. And now to announce a couple of winners, I've got a weekly giveaway winner for my Sacred Jedi Text DIY. That was from Star Wars: The Last Jedi. And the winner is Lime Tortoise. And next we have the winner of the 7K giveaway for the Marauders map and the Quibbler magazine. The winner of the 7K giveaway is Jaden Shank. Congratulations to both of you, and your prizes are on the way. Now the next big giveaway is going to be a 10K giveaway. So when the channel hits 10,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away another package, and this is going to include more than just a map and a Quibbler. I've actually got some ideas for what I want to do. So I'll be going over more details about that when I have it all planned out in my next video. Remember, I get a lot of ideas for these DIYs that I do from your comments. So if you have an idea for something that you want to see me do in the future, definitely leave a comment below and let me know. If you're interested in seeing more DIY videos having to do with Harry Potter and more, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.